Much to everyone's surprise, including my own, the United States is formed in the year 1529. It's now July 1st. I think we gained our independence back in May. And, yeah, we have a lot of debt, as is normal in the United States, but we'll hopefully take care of that. We're losing innovativeness. We've only got 2 right now. We don't have colonialism embraced, but we will, hopefully sooner rather than later. We do have colonialism in several of our provinces. So, we have some colonizing to do. Alliance breaking Castile, because we rivaled Portugal. Speaking of rivaling Portugal, I need to embargo Portugal. And also the West Indies, because they're my rivals. We have a truce, never mind. We'll embargo them in England. Eventually, Denmark we need to embargo as well. Is Norway... Norway's still under Denmark, I don't think... Don't know if Denmark will ever be able to inherit Norway. We kind of put an end to that when we were playing as England, because we forced Denmark to give up Sweden, and then also Holstein. Anyway, we need to find ourselves some allies. So our rival is Portugal. We are a republic, so we don't have to worry about royal marriages. Portugal is rival to Tunisia. I also don't want to... Okay, so we're allied to a rival of France and also rivaled to an ally of Castile. That is why Castile hates us now. Hey, England. they don't want anything to do with me. Oh, England took Gibraltar? Oh my god, I didn't expect that to happen, actually, after I stopped playing as England. Didn't expect it to happen at all, because that was the idea from the beginning, was form a colonial nation and become America as quickly as possible. So Portugal is our rival. They're rivaled by Milan, Tunisia, and Milan won't ally us because distance between borders. That's going to be a large part of why we won't be able to ally them. Ally people. Anyone, not just Portugal. Brittany? No. Papal State? Again, no. France is still our ally. And they're our only ally, so we're going to improve relations with them. I want to set one up as a... Oh, we already have Bermuda as well. We want to set France up as... or we want to set a diplomat to improve relations automatically with our allies. Also, I can't do that yet. I said yet. Can't fabricate claims on them. Okay, okay, Cape Breton's finished. So we have 3 colonists. I need to send one to Loop. These guys are coming back down, and of course there's a native uprising in Quebec as we pass through it. Castile broke their alliance with us. Okay, that's how I want to do it. So I need... I'd say 3,000 infantry and a second army. These guys will come down south. Those 3 will stay up there to defend colonies that I'm creating. Make states in Lower Acadia. It's only a 3 development. I'm going to hold off on making that a state right now. We had a truce with Bohemia. Alright, we helped England or we were on the side of England when they went to war in defense of Austria, I think. Alright, so now what's going to happen is I need another 3,000 split off. And the Iroquois are allied to Caddo and Ojibwe. Oh, the Iroquois would accept an alliance. What about the Huron? Would they accept vassalization? They're actually really close to vassalization. You know what? We'll go with an alliance with the Iroquois. Or Iroquois. I will pronounce their name variably. I just realized something. I don't want to do that. And now I just gave myself a truce. Let's repay a loan. Dissolve that alliance again. So, I have split these guys off for a very particular reason. Because I'm building ships, and I need those ships before I do what I need to do, what I'm thinking about doing. So, Potawatomi is allied with Huron and Miami. What's the total war score Huron is at? 56? Potawatomi, Sioux, and Cree. What is our current? Okay, I'm going to get another infantry as soon as I can. Huron, Miami, Huron and Miami. Okay. Do I want to declare war? Not yet. We're actually making 1.06 ducats. Can make that state still. I don't want to convert anything because it's too expensive. What is the... Hey, that's what I was looking for. We're now reformed. Just like that. So, where did the Reformation branch out at? Holland? Okay. We can pass a bunch of different acts. Declaration of Indulgence, absolutely. We want our tolerance of heretics up. Popery. We have freedom of religion. We don't need to convert our Christian lands to or take measures to reduce Catholic influence by offering money to anyone willing to witness against a Catholic priest or bishop. No, thank you. Blasphemy Act. Again, no. Don't want to lower tolerance of heretics after we've increased it. Stability cost modifier. We need admin skill of 4. Increase the monarch's control and power by authorizing any ecclesial... I'm not actually going to do that. Pass the Test Act. Again, same reason. No. I'm going to try to push our tolerance of heretics as high as possible. And right now it's at the +1. So, we are reformed. We gain monthly fervor because due to base value at peace, religious unity, we are losing some base because of our prestige. I need to... Of course, I forgot that happens. So yeah, we're now reformed. I know historically, well, at least in the history files of, or not the history files, historical start dates in EU4, the US is Protestant. But, I'm going to deviate a little bit. So, and that's already reformed. I should start to convert other stuff. Let's just do it. And I'm going to lower my army maintenance by about half for the time being. You know what? No, I can't do that. Because I am going to war. I do need to let my Republican tradition recover for about 40 years. Education for the poor. A religious local philanthropist has begun to create schools for poor children in Charlottesville. The ambition is to bring literacy to the poor and educate them in the way of the Reformed faith. Of course, there are those who would argue that this is not the activity without risks. Sure. Charlottesville gains... Right, okay. So... let's go ahead and take 3 infantry that we have here and go to the Caribbean, where there is a ton of development. There's 11, that's Havana. Show me possible colonies. Quebec is the highest, Havana is next. Not only do I want development, I want important centers of trade, and Havana is one of them. And then I'm also going to go with Guani. And yes, we are going to go into debt to do this. Probably pretty far into debt. We'll go bankrupt if we have to. Who is Huron allied with aside from Potawatomi? The Sioux and the Cree. Do I know the Sioux? Oh, they're up there. Okay. Their military tech is very low compared to mine. So, I want to, I think, co-belligerent the Huron. Total cost of Potawatomi provinces, 25. So, yes. And we will try to take care of this war as quickly as possible. I'm guessing the Sioux will come in eventually, if not right away. Yep, there they are. And I want to bring my cav back. I have no idea where the Potawatomi army is. Protestant and Reformed churches reject incense. Price of incense decreases. Oh, right. This is cavalry exclusive army sitting by itself. And okay, right. They're gonna. We are losing 4 ducats a month right now, and it's about to go up to 6. Oh, Havana's port is on the other side of Cuba, apparently. Offense or defense? Siege ability or fort defense? I hate what? We take a stability hit no matter what. Siege ability. Take these cav up to Aristuk as well. Even though... Oh, whoa, whoa. No, bad idea. Election, I need to not do this. What was the thing I could pass if I took an admin advisor? Dissolution of monasteries? No. I'm going to go bureaucratic. We are focused on military right now, still, because we are behind mostly on military tech, I think. And hopefully the Huron don't go for Boston. It doesn't look like they will. We just won the Siege of Ohio. Let's come back and put our army back together. And he's a Grand Consul. No, should say President, not Grand Consul. We're American, not Roman. The Holy American Empire. No, it's not. They're already locked to going to Kenoi. And then to Baltimore, back to Baltimore. And now we have a revolt in Charlottesville. Conversion of Cape Ray is successful. I am going to convert the Catholic provinces. Okay, you know what? You guys can run around in our land for a little bit. We need to go take care of some stuff. Wondering if the Huron will come back to the to help the Potawatomi. All right, babbling buffoon. I knew that. Almost fully improved our relations with France already. I'd like to vassalize the Huron, actually, in this war. What? We'll march up for the Huron's capital. Who else is in this war, aside from those ones? So the Miami are down here. The Cree are up there. Okay. So the idea... No. I was thinking possibly... Oh no, I have an idea. Maybe. It might work. It might not be able to do that. But, we'll come back around for the... We'll come back down for the, Potawatomi again. Need to let one of the... Actually, I'm going to let one of the artillery go and help with the siege of Aristuk. Get them out of the war more quickly. I want to focus on the Huron first. I should have thought about this before it happened, but oh well. Potawatomi occupied Chillicothe. Now those guys are going to start. Alright, so actually not losing a ton of money right now, which I'm surprised about. Split off the cav. Go and occupy the rest of their stuff, while our infantry and artillery siege down their capital. We're probably going to go extremely high on war exhaustion again. Taking Ottawa and Niagara. Okay, Breton's finished. It's actually faster for me to convert the hold on. Boston. Yes, I want to convert Boston for now. Shouldn't be too long until we have Huron, and then we might be able to vassalize them. Won the Siege of Aroostook. We're going to see if we can full annex. Not quite. A few months and we will be able to. Alright, continue moving through. Trade success. Trade efficiency plus 5%. Let them share the wealth with us. Our merchant class is enjoying uncanny success around the world. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it around the world, but whatever. Some say it is just random luck, but we care not. Wealth is wealth, regardless of how we come by it. I agree. Alright, we've won the Siege of Huron. And they need to be my vassal and give me all of their money that they can. And we need to go siege down the Cree. Another loan, and we will continue to take loans, and eventually we'll go bankrupt, and I kind of plan on that. Planters lose influence, so that planters are our nobility, keep in mind. Charlotte is occupied. They're going to continue to occupy my shit. I need to build some forts to keep the Indians out. Trade good produced in Wendover has changed to fur. Cool. Let's go move these guys into St. Anselm for the time being so that they can handle native uprisings. Huron occupied Pittsburgh. Potawatomi went out. How about the Sioux? Don't the Sioux start over in like North Dakota, the North Dakota area? How did they migrated all the way over to Maine? All right. Still a few months on that. We need to go start. Nope, never mind. I just realized there's quite a few troops actually down there. Huron, do you want to be a vassal yet? Not quite. Once we take the Cree capital, we'll go back and bring these guys home, ish. Actually go down to Albany. That is the Sioux. I'm gonna bring all my troops down to Albany. And we get a comet sighted, so we're now at -2 stability. If only we had comet sense. Truce with Austria has ended. Brewing disaster. Internal conflicts, of course. Of course we get internal conflicts. Can be stopped by unrest lower than 0. Boston's been converted. Convert New York. Let's go try to... Probably not going to make it to Ohio to retake it. Come on, Sue. Do you want out? No? What about Huron? Renewed alone. Our inflation is going to skyrocket in all of this. Trade good in Havana is now grain. Watch, they're going to win this. We got so close to getting there in time, but we failed. They're going up there. We'll intercept. I want military access through Ojibwe. We'll catch something. Sioux wants out. They don't have any troops, do they? No troops means that there are no rebels to deal with immediately. Let's go ahead and core that. All the cores are extremely cheap due to permanent claims. Come on. No, I don't want. I guess. Give me all that cav. Here's the Huron army. Losing almost 10, or we are losing 10 ducats a month. Jesus. Siege of Ohio is over. After this, we might be able to reoccupy, or not reoccupy, vassalize them. That does not really... Wait a minute. You have a disaster, right? That lack of Republican tradition sucks. For now, things are definitely... I mean, they're okay, but they could be a lot better. Okay, Huron is our vassal. Cree needs to be annexed. That is the Cree army. Going to Quebec. What are they producing, Guani? Did it say coffee? Cool. Coffee's pretty good. Trade good. Shouldn't be paying off these loans yet. Who else do I still have to deal with? Miami. Cool. They're over, all the way over here. I have no idea where they're going. They're planning on going. Possibly up to Cape Ray. That will be really inconvenient. Looks like the Huron will handle my native uprising. And the Cree will be annexed. Miami doesn't want out yet. Okay, we'll fix that shortly, and I don't think we can actually get to them. Nope. We can core that, but instead, I really want to grant them the province. Can't yet though because we're at war. So, what I want to do? Can I just piece them out? Fully annex? No? Give me all your money? And I just realized I have a lot of land being occupied, and that's why I'm losing so much money right now. Or at least part of the reason why. I have no idea where they're going now. Probably up to Cape Ray, my guess, because that would be just the most inconvenient thing I can think of. Let's go make sure that they're not. I am actually going to continue converting stuff. Despite my best... Oh, there's... Potawatomi army. What? It's fine. They're not stopping. Huron is not in this war, so... I don't think they'll actually do anything to each other. It's going to form a coalition. I don't care. Hey look, they're going to Cape Ray. Why am I not surprised? Cree separatists have crossed our border. Wendover. Okay, they're not stopping in Wendover. So we'll stop in Baltimore and retake that. Pre-separatist will occupy Cape Ray. Great. We've retaken Baltimore. Let's go after Delaware. Go back to taking Delaware as well. And we've retaken Delaware. Come on, only a couple more months or a couple more reoccupations. Won the Battle of Cape Ray. These guys need to reoccupy that. Quebec is almost done. No idea where they're going. We've reoccupied Cape Ray. Bring these guys down. Going to Mysuna. Just get out. If I didn't take their money, would they? No. No idea where they're going. Let's go down to Harrisonburg. Because now taking another loan. How many loans are we up to? Back up to 6. So we haven't actually really changed the number of loans we have. Maybe the amount that all of our loans are worth total. Iroquois have insulted us. Should have read that because it looked like whatever the type of insult is, a dire insult or a scathing insult, or not even sure what the term is. Quebec is finished. Let's make that is already a state. Let's go ahead and state core it. And can't move my trade port when I'm at war, but I will want to move it to Quebec. So, still losing money, but I don't care. Jamaica is another trade center in the Caribbean, as are the Cayman Islands. Jamaica's a 10 development. Yes. So our colonial focus right now is going to be on the Caribbean, just because there's a lot of high development down there, and it is North America. I don't know if we form a colonial nation if we... Oh great, I didn't even realize I had that many... Oh, cool. What happens if they succeed? A lot of autonomy pretty much everywhere. How close are we to the disaster? Not really that close. I should have clicked on the stability fervent focus. Alright, there we go. Let's full annex them. We need to bring these guys down. We need to not lose our capital. Let's reduce our inflation. Move our trade port to Quebec. So we'll collect money there now. How much? What's our trade power? 24. We're actually going to be losing money here. Going to move some merchants around, and then we'll see. So we're making 3.1 ducats in trade. So, okay, gold is a sign of nobility. I want stability, though. Okay. So, our primary trade node is now in Canada, or in the Gulf of St. Lawrence. Sadly, Great Britain still has most of the trade power here, meaning most of it's flowing out. Once these colonies are finished in the Caribbean, we can start transferring trade north. Or we should be able to. I don't know why there's no trade going from the Caribbean to Bordeaux right now. And I just realized that might be a problem to reach that. Okay, so let's go ahead and start coring stuff. I don't want to core that yet because I need to do that. Let's go ahead and repay a loan, I guess. And what do they have? They don't have any cannon. We should be fine. I don't know whether I should go with the general with a siege, point of siege tick, or not siege tick, a point of fire, or a 2 of shock and 1. Okay. Either way, 4 offensive pips. This one has some maneuver too. Not that the maneuver is going to matter at this point, or in this fight. I'm only losing 6 ducats right now. Rebels have crossed the border. Of course they have. So this is a defensive battle in the woods for us. England has gained the Treaty of Tordesillas to Canada. Let's go to Indianapolis. I need to end this episode here. I just realized I've been going on for a pretty long time. Let's set one of our diplomats to prove with our subjects, because we need to get the Hurons' opinion of us up. Kind of wanting to enforce their religion. Oh, I need positive opinion. I need them to have a positive opinion of me. We'll look into that. But yeah, I'm going to end the episode here.